Is this the beginning of a massive recovery for DRCT, or is this a ticker which should be locking your profits and walking away from? What's up, trend friends? Today, let's see DRCT under 3 different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a callous breakdown as to why this ticker is running. The what, we're going to do some stock analysis of the where, telling you guys where to get in and where to get out. So without further ado, hit the thumbs up button, and now let's get to work. And listen, congratulations to all the subscribers and followers of this channel. If you watched my previous video, guys, on this ticker, right, about 2 weeks ago, I came out with this video called best penny stock to buy this week, right? Let's give it a listen to what it was. This 20-cent penny stock is the best penny stock to be buying heading into the upcoming week, and this is going to be on ticker DRCT. That's right, my friends, ticker DRCT. Now, today's video is going to have 3 main segments. I'm going to be locking in profits. Listen to what I said at what levels you will be getting in. Anywhere from 23 cents to 20 cents when it comes to DRCT. Let's talk about DRCT. So when it comes to DRCT, okay, the levels that you want to be getting in is approximately these levels. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be locking in profits anywhere from 23 cents to 25 cents-ish. That's it. That's it. Nothing crazy, nothing major. 15 to 20% gains. Bang. I'm taking my money. I'm walking home. There we go. Beautiful. Now, if you look over here, it ran upwards of 26 cents today. Now, it's funny because after that video, after I came out with that video, it did actually end up pumping up. So if you look over here, it did pump up to 25 cents briefly, but some people didn't manage to actually exit it because it was such a brief freaking pump. But I always tell you guys, right, I say, listen, when it comes to these tickers, what you need to understand is that at the end of the day, right, just as fast as the move comes, just as fast as it goes away. So you need to be having limit sells with a good till canceled time in force. So it goes ahead, and the moment the stock gets to those levels, it gets you in and you're out of there, right? And if you take a look at over here, right, that's what we got over here in November 17th. Now, when did this video come out? Let me take a look over here. Came out November 16th, right? So literally the day after I made this video, the stock went ahead and it pumped all the way upwards of 25 cents a share, right? As you guys can see over here, it went to 24.79. Now, the reality is though, right, where is this ticker heading from here now? Well, that's going to be the question that we're going to be answering in today's video. So let's get to work. Now, when it comes to DRCT, any ticker that is already running, the first thing which we want to analyze is going to be why is it running, right? This ticker is already up over a whopping 50%. At its peaks, it was up nearly 100%. We want to know why is it running, right? And this is one of the biggest misconceptions when it comes to trading that traders make, is that they don't ask the question as to why the stock is up. They think, if it's up, that means it's going to continue going up. No, my friends, because the reason why it's up is going to play a massive role as to the longevity of the move and whether or not the stock is able to actually hold these gains and build upon them, or is this just a ticker which is going to be here today, gone tomorrow? Well, in the case of DRCT, guys, this is a ticker which is running really based off of no news at all, right? There's literally no news at all. There's no new announcements. There's nothing at all going on regarding this ticker, right? So at the end of the day, you guys got to understand, man, when you get a stock which is running based off of no move to the upside, it's also going to come back down to the downside for no reason as well, right? So the price volatility when it comes to DRCT is a given. Now, the number one problem that I do have when it comes to DRCT is the fact that it is facing a reverse split, man. It is facing a reverse split. I wouldn't want to be in this ticker right around these levels right now, near the 20-cent levels. Look, can I go ahead and retest this, 22-cent levels? Potentially, but I think that at these levels right now, for me personally, it's just not really worth opening a position. I think that even closer to the 10-cent levels, it was a great position to open a position in this ticker. We did actually have a position in at approximately 12 cents-ish, right? We played 12 to 10 cents, give or take, when it comes to DRCT as well. But when you look at it at these levels, I think that it's already overextended. I think we already got the move which we did anticipate a few weeks ago, right? Now, at the end of the day though, right, you guys got to understand that a lot of trading is sitting on your hands, right? A lot of trading is watching moves go past you and trading the best and leaving the rest. And that's the number one thing that I always preach to you guys, right? Which is, you don't want to be the guy that is coming out here and is just, seeing things move, and you want to go ahead and be active every single day, right? And I think the number one mistake I see a lot of traders make is they forget that not trading is also trading, right? And I like to draw a lot of comparisons between poker and trading, right? Because that's really what it is. It's really just playing other traders and trading the other traders pretty much. And I think that you got to understand that in poker, when you're dealt a okay hand, you're not just gonna play it just to play, right? Unless the blind it's really low or something like that, right? The betting is really low. But I think that at the end of the day, the stakes in this game are high, right? The stakes in this game are high. So you're not just going to play a hand just to play it, right? You're either going to be you're either not going to play and you're going to fold, or you're going to go ahead and play good cards, whether it's maybe, it's face cards, whether it's, freaking, pair already, maybe it's aces, whatever it may be, right? So you're only going to be playing the best hands, and that's what's going to raise the probabilities of you winning. It's really a waiting game, and I think when it comes to trading, it's the same thing. But what we oftentimes see is that it's usually the busy people, right? And it's funny because it's usually the busy people that suffer the most when it comes to this, where, you know, maybe they can only trade on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then Thursdays and Fridays they have to go back to the office and they're not working from home. Or maybe, you know, it's a limited amount of time every single morning that they can trade. So they feel the need to go ahead and press keys and be active during those hours that they are able to actually sit in front of the screen. But what you need to understand, again, right, not trading is also trading. When you're dealt a shit hand in poker, you're not just going to play it to play it. You understand that, hey, folding is part of the game, and I'm still participating in this game by folding. Does it suck to fold? Don't you want to see what cards come down and maybe potentially get a good hand, maybe potentially it goes up? Yes, of course. But at the end of the game, it's a game of probabilities, right? And I think that it's the exact same thing. That there's so many parallels between poker and trading, man. Because, you know, at the end of the day, even if you have, let's say, 2 shit cards, right? Who knows? Maybe the cards come down, and, you know, and all of a sudden you got double pairs, right? You got 2 pairs, right? The exact 2 cards you're holding, those 2 cards come on the table, and there you go, voila, now you're doing good. So it's the exact same thing when it comes to trading, right? Where you do have, it is a game of probabilities. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, you know, even the best strategies only have about a 90% win rate, right? So with a 90% win rate, that means there's still a 10% time that it is wrong, right? That means that if you roll the dice 10 times, there's going to be the one odd time that that strategy doesn't work. Now, let's flip it. The worst strategies in the world have a 10% win rate. That means if you roll the dice 10 times, 9 times it sucks. But guess what? That one time, voila, it worked perfectly. So that's why it's important for us to understand that, listen, patience is the name of the game, and trade the best and leave the rest. Now, I know this was kind of a, you know, more alongside of how to trade properly rather than just a DRCT video. But for me personally, point being, I'm staying away from DRCT because it is not a perfect trade for me. Now, today we did take some trades on QTTB. Okay, when we go over here to QTTB, this was a great day trading stock, and the markets haven't even opened yet, man. It's got a lot of freaking potential. Look at it. It's ripping to the upside. We've been crushing it on this ticker, okay? So shout out QTTB, guys. It does have a lot of potential for a squeeze to the upside. We got to see what happens. I want to make a whole QTTB video for you guys, but it looks good. It looks really good, man. We've been killing it. So I'll tell you guys this. If you guys want to trade alongside me every single morning, check out our private community. Right now, we have the biggest sale we've ever had. The next 10 members that join, they get access to it for a 50% discount. Relax. Let me show you a couple of things, okay? Before we go, oh, no, now it's showing his Discord. Oh, yeah, he's selling this problem. Let me show you something. Let me show you what it looks like, okay? Because maybe it will interest you. So first things first, our community is the only community that offers a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee, right? And we give you everything. We give you day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, dividend stocks, you name it, we got it, okay? And this is what the alerts look like. We give you everything. We give it a ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, we give it a stop loss. We tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio. How do we tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio? Well, we use a 10K account as a benchmark. So we say 10 shares in a 10K account. What does that mean? Now, let's say you have a 50K account, you buy 50 shares in your 50K account. Let's say you have a 5K account, you divide this number by 2 and you buy that many shares. So for example, SOUX, we said, let me just flex on you real quick, our alerts, to show you how good our alerts has been. SOUX, we said buy at 17, it's at 20 right now, okay? Well, it's at 19, but we'll just say 20, okay? Because the markets haven't opened yet. It is down 6% today, which sucks, but it's okay. Let's take a look at CTCM. No, CMCT. CMCT. It's at $4 right now, peaked at $4.20, peaked at $4.50 actually yesterday. Look at the alert which we posted. We said CMCT, buy from 280 to 260, set your stop loss below 255, okay? Listen to this, set your stop loss below 255, 200 shares in a 10K account. So stop loss below 255, right? When did this come out? November 24th. Let's take a look at this. The stock comes down November 25th, hits 256. So our stop loss was at 254, comes to 256, 2 cents away from our stop loss, rips to 450. Bang! That's how it's done. Again, you know, so many people always say, Sam, I feel like, you know, you only have 400 members plus in your Discord because you're so funny, handsome, and rich and humble. But it's not. That's not the reason, guys. That's not the reason, okay? It's because people are making money. That's really the reason, all right? Okay. Jim says 5 days into the 14 days trial and the Discord cost is already paid for. I've only been trading the swing alerts, or else it will be a lot more if I had the time to also day trade. Thanks, Sam, and the amazing team you put together. Granny Slayer says, been in a few servers in my life, the rest don't even fucking compare. Not just the trade quality, but the mentors actually care about you making money. Stop slacking and try the free trial. Least I could say after all the bread I've made in this place. Thank you so much. Look at this. Setis, IVP, CMCT is the one we're talking about. Listen, he also sent the video.
Alright, had to take a little video because of how fucking good these trades have been. But shout out Top Trader Academy, Gains and Pro Trader JS. Look at the screenshots below. Deadass just paid for my ski trip. I'm out here on the slopes. I haven't done shit all day today, except for fucking ski, hit a few buttons on my phone, and fucking made a few $100.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shout out Granny Slayer, man. Thank you so much for that testimonial. We've been crushing it, man. Jamie says, I joined after getting burned in Moon Market Discord from a pump and dump about 5 months ago. Easily best decision ever. Keep working on it, Sam. Year to date, 70%. Lily didn't kill. This community changed my life. The few thousand I made here this month did not, but getting out of my losing streak on what felt like a damn gambling habit did. Like Sam says, trade the best, leave the rest, and that's exactly what this community has been. Only cool trades thanks to the these are other mentors alongside myself. We've been crushing it. God bless. Give it a shot, man. Next 10 members, 50% discount, 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Why next 10 members, 50% discount? Because we want to reward the action takers and the procrastinators. And the guy that says, Sam, I want to join, but I actually gotta talk to my wife. And my wife has to ask her boyfriend if I'm allowed to try her free trial. It's a free trial. What are you, scared of a free trial, dude? Like, are you a grandma? What, you think I'm gonna steal your identity through a online transaction? Like, it's crazy. Anyways, give it a shot. Link in the comment section in the description. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.